Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a very interesting program which I call Lotteries, Business, Career, Financial Speculation, which includes the Forex, it includes the casino, it includes the stock market, so all things like that. And this is for you coming from Libra, and it's for the month of November 2017. Now, before I go into the lotteries, I want to advise you about your job, your career, and your business for the month of November. The first 17 days or so are going to be very difficult for you if you have a job or if you are in business or if you are in financial situations of any kind. There's going to be a lot of struggle I see in the first 17 days of November, and a lot of difficulties in terms of holding on to your job or having to survive in your business area as well. So you cannot afford to expose yourself to any risk, okay? Your last 13 days or so for you coming from Libra are also not very steady. Now they show that you'll have trouble with your bosses, you'll have trouble with your business people, you're going to be let down and played out and all kinds of news like this. So the month of November in 2017 is not being very friendly for you coming from Libra. Of course, not every day is going to be bad, but overall, you're going to find that the mistake part is going to be exaggerated, the good part is going to be minimized. That's how it goes, all right? Now, I want to talk to you about your lotteries now. Now, firstly, I'm going to give you your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S, for you coming from Libra for the month of November. Every month there will be special dates waiting for you for the people in Libra. And the ones I've chosen for you are the 5th, the 14th, and the 23rd. Now, these are very special days for November 2017. And so on these dates, whatever you want, the possibility of being successful is going to be there. So on these dates is when you should go and buy your lottery ticket, the 5th, 14th, and the 23rd. What you have to do when you, in things like financial speculation, you have to use many ways and narrow down the field. And then that alignment of all the things that you do is going to make you then lucky. So we'll start with your lucky dates, the 5th, the 14th, and the 23rd. So bookmark these dates, buy your lottery tickets on these dates, and anything else you want to do important, do it on these dates. Then I want to talk to you about your lucky ages. Now, there will be certain ages in the month of November who are from Libra who will be extremely lucky, luckier than the others. And so the lucky ages I've chosen for you are, if you happen to be the ages of 23 or 32 or 41 or 50 or 59 or 68 or 77. Now, if you happen to be these ages, you are going to be one very lucky person, and I would think that you stand some kind of a chance to attract some kind of good luck for yourself, whether in job, whether in business, whether in lotteries, in anything else that you do. If you don't happen to be of these ages, don't panic. I've just given you one set of examples. The only way to really know is one day to Skype with me, and I'll do your horoscope based on your date of birth and time of birth and look at your palms, and then I will be able to help you. And it'll only cost you USD 50, and I'll go into your next 5 or 6 years in full detail. Alright, so your lucky ages are going to be, I repeat, the age of 23, 32, 41, 50, 59, 68 or 77. Good. Now, the lucky numbers that I've chosen for the month of November are based on the important planets who are in full control in a positive way in the month of November. So every number every number belongs to a certain planet. So I'm going to read to you firstly the first set of numbers which I like for you. And the numbers I've chosen are the number 6, the number 15, the number 24, 33, 42, 51, 60 or 69. Now there are some lotteries that ask you to choose from 50 numbers, some from I've seen even up to 72 numbers. That's why I'm going further than 50. Okay, so number 6, 15, 22, 31, 40, 40, 49 and 58, are very powerful numbers for you. Okay? Yes. So choose some of these numbers for yourself out of that. I've given you another series as well, which I've chosen for you. And this second selection of numbers are the numbers 5, 14, 23, 32, 41, and 50. So from these two selections of numbers, you will have the chance to strike some number. This is my selection of numbers. You can go one step further by using your own energy. And even if the numbers are not here but outside, you can use them. For example, relate numbers. These numbers I've given you. Relate them to the birth dates of people close to you, your children or your spouse or your parents or your siblings or very good friends. Relate these numbers, and if these numbers coincide to the numbers given to the birth, these numbers given coincide to the birth date, then I would be inclined to use them as well. Or your car number, or your home address, or your last 4 digits of your handphone, last 4 digits of your bank account. So you got to get these connections going. Use your inner force to do that. How do you create your inner force? Now, there are many ways. Firstly, you can do it by controlling the energy that you have and keeping it from escaping. Energy escapes through our fingers, through extremities. The tip of your nose is your extremity, tip of your ears, your toes. Energy has to leave us, otherwise we will explode. But we can retain it for a period of time to get the inspiration we want. And for you coming from Libra, I would say that with your thumb, connect it to your ring fingers. Ring fingers here. That's for the month of November. Ring fingers. Okay, and your ring fingers connected to your thumb, what happens is the energy that wants to leave through your ring finger will be trapped by your thumb, and the energy returns into you. And that's how you build up your energy for 1 minute or 3 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever that you want this period of time to be inspired. And so doing that, you can reduce stress by the way as well. Don't have to get into positions of yoga. When you're walking, when you're sitting, when you're doing anything, do that, and you will see that energy actually starts to build up in a positive way. But to come back to lotteries, so do that. Now, the technique I sometimes use, and I know that many of my friends use now, having listened to me. Now, if you have to select from 50 numbers, then you cut out little bits of paper, maybe 1 inch by 1 inch or 1 inch by 2 inches, and write a number on each of them. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, up to the number 50. So you'll have 50 little bits of paper, crumple them so you can't see the numbers, just put them on your table, and now you want to choose them with your inner energy. So you may want to put your thumb back to this and just get the energies flowing again. Take your time. And when you are feeling happy enough, just leave your eyes closed, or just with your eye open, just pick up a piece of paper, open it, write down that number, and you will get your selection of number doing that again and again. I also sometimes on a strip of paper write numbers from 1 to 50 or 1 to 72, depends on the lottery, and then I meditate like this, and then with a pen in my hand, I will then, while my eyes are closed, I'll just put it down like this, and I'll see whether I've chosen a number that way. So there are many other ways. Some use dice, some use many other ways. But that's from your inner energy force. And you build your force by linking your thumb. Thumb is always the supreme. That's why the humans are more supreme than animals, because of the thumb. So do it and link it for November. Link it to this finger here. Colors. Now, colors are very powerful things. When we wear a certain color, we actually open a channel of energy to a certain planet. If that certain planet seems to be good, then you got good energy. Certain planet is bad for your horoscope, you got bad energy. But how do you know? The only way is to Skype with me, and I'll do your horoscope based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms. Then you will know, based on your horoscope, which colors you are going to use. And I want you to use your best colors when you are going to select your numbers on that day. Okay, so I look forward to be able to do your horoscope for you one day. Then there's a direction energy around the compass, around Earth. Around that's a compass, and in that compass of 8 sides, the 9 planets have been given a home, and then it depends. Now, for example, you from Libra, so it depends now which planet is sitting where around Earth. And if you are facing a certain planet which is against your horoscope, you are going to inherit a lot of bad luck. If you have been by good luck facing a good planet, you have been very lucky. So for this exercise of building up your inner energy, I want you to face your best planet, all right, so that you can tap that energy. And of course, there is also gemstone energy. Gemstones are powerful in the sense that they not only have energy, but they store up a lot of energy, huge amount of energy. So if you're wearing a gemstone which is favorable to your horoscope, you are very lucky to have it. If you have been wearing a gemstone which is not good for you in Libra, you're going to inherit a lot of bad luck. So you have to be cautious that way in all these things. The only way is one day Skype, and based on your date of birth and time of birth, and looking at your palms and face reading you, and even using Kabbalistic tarot cards, for the next 90 minutes of Skyping, I will then talk to you about your next 5 or 6 years in all areas of your life, intensely based on your ages and based on the calendar year. And I will also give you your own personal lucky numbers, which you can use for your address, you can use for your cars, anything that you own, and also for lotteries as well. So go to Facebook, send me a message, or send me a message on Skype, or by all means send me an email, and that way contact me. Let's make a date so that I can make your next 5 or 6 years extremely good for you. Until then, thank you and good luck.